Hi there, it's your girl Gretchen, and today seemed like a good day for us to talk about the mask that a narcissist wears that allows them to get away with everything that they get away with. I have a friend whose therapist recently suggested to her that she might be dealing with a narcissist and her romantic partner. And of course, this is just, blowing her mind. It's so hard to hear that information and to go back and apply what you know about that type of abuse over years of experiences. It's particularly heartbreaking when you go back and look at these moments where you really connected with this person, that you were happy, you were having fun, you felt like you were loved by them, and look at it through the lens of love bombing, which is a manipulation tactic for you to feel closer to them so that you will be tricked into falling in love with them and they can get their way. It sucks. It's so horrible to go through that. The way that they're able to get away with that is by wearing the mask. It's really mind-blowing to consider how much work it would take to wear a mask in front of everybody for years and years and years. It just sounds completely exhausting, right? But I think it can be a little bit relatable when you consider something like going to the bathroom. That's something that every human does. We do it multiple times a day, and it's incredibly impolite and improper for us to talk about that. We learn from a very young age that there's some shame surrounding something that we all do all the time. So in a way, we kind of all wear a mask our whole lives, more or less, in regards to bathroom behavior. So you can see how we learned that it benefits us to behave a certain way, so we engage in that. That's our motivation to put that work into wearing that mask, is that we see the benefit in not being a social outcast and talking too much about our bathroom behavior. Obviously, this is a much bigger scale when you're dealing with a narcissist, but you can see how it could happen. So if you're a narcissist and you want everybody in the world to adore you, look up to you, shut up when you're talking, just make you feel like you're the most important thing on the universe, people aren't just going to do that. They have nothing to offer in return that's genuine. So they want to receive all of that love and adoration, but they really are not interested in giving any of it. And they learn fast that that's not how the world works. So in order for them to manipulate the world in such a way that they can get what they're looking for, they know that they have to hide their abusive behavior, their self-centered behavior, just all of that negativity that's real about them. They learn that they have to hide that in order to draw in the adoration that's so important to them. So you can see how, much like we learn that we shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom, at the same time, they're also learning that that's behavior that they have to pretend like isn't there and kind of cover up. At a certain point, they get tired of doing that and their mask will start to slip, and then they will start unleashing this abusive behavior on their loved one. It can be a little bit at a time or seem like it's not a big deal, but even something that isn't loud and doesn't hurt you physically right away can be very malignant. Another way that wearing that mask benefits them is that when their victim has seen the mask slip and has become tired of the abuse, and they start going to other people and saying, I'm seeing this pattern, I'm feeling this abuse, this is what he's saying, this is what he's doing. Because that abuser has been wearing that mask in front of everybody, the other people are like, that doesn't sound like him. I've never seen that kind of behavior out of him. Are you sure? And the abuser just has this whole support network that stays in place because people just don't believe it. All they've ever seen is the mask version. Yes, this is an incredibly long con. Yes, to most of us, it would just seem easier to find our perfect match in somebody else rather than pretend like we are a match for years and years and then just kind of give up one day. But we're not dealing with somebody who has a perfect match. They're messed up. Like, nobody wants somebody that only thinks of themselves. So this is what they've learned to do. Hopefully that helps you see the mask a little more clearly. It's really confused. It's really unbelievable that somebody would do that. And so hopefully this helps you understand how it's possible, so you can get a better idea of how the mask plays a part in the total system of abuse. I hope you're having a great day. Take care.